a German warplane called a Dornier was lifted out of the English Channel and brought to RAF Cosford. The plane is being soaked with dilute acid to wash away the salt crystals from the metal.
So, this is Laura and she's one of the apprentices. So, what are you doing?
I'm scraping the leftover seed deposits on the Dornier DO-17. Okay, it's one of the steps on conserving the aircraft.
Okay, so can we pick up some of them?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. If you want to aim for these bits here. Okay.
Well, this is obviously one of the propellers. So, if we go further down, you can see that they have discovered bullet holes.
TNT has spoken to someone who remembers being caught in an air raid in which he could identify a Dornier flying over Spring Hill in Ladywood.
During the Battle of Britain, I went with a friend of mine named Maurice Evans, a very good friend of mine. We went to the Palace Cinema to see the Errol Flynn film The Adventures of Robin Hood, which was in Technicolor. Very rare in those days were Technicolor films shown. But halfway through the film, a notice was flashed on the screen. There is an air raid in progress. Will patrons wishing to leave the cinema, will they please do so quietly? For those who wish to remain, the show will carry on. And I said to Maurice, I'm not missing the rest of Robin Hood film just because of a bloody air raid, you know. We both sat there. We couldn't hear any bombs or anything like that, or any aeroplanes or ack fire. So we sat through that, but about half the cinema, half the patrons, the people in the cinema rather, had left and we sat there. When we came out, the raid was still in progress.
Yeah.
And at that time, you remember aircraft recognition?
Yeah.
You know, you buy the books, you see the silhouettes of the planes and you have to guess or learn which plane it was. They're a Heinkel, a Dornier, or Messerschmitt, whatever. See the silhouette and guess which plane it was, and we got quite expert. But the thing I do remember, when we came out the cinema, there was an air raid in progress, and lo and behold, there was a German aeroplane, and thinking back at that time, it was flying in a northeasterly direction, and the silhouette of the plane suggested it was a Dornier 17, and the flak was bursting all round it.
Yeah.
But they never hit the plane, of course, but we heard in stories about German planes coming down and machine gunning civilians. When we came out of the cinema, we were pressed against the wall like that. The plane was coming down and machine gunners. Never forget that. Yeah. What with the film Robin Hood and coming out and seeing a German plane with flak bursting all around it. It was an experience you don't forget.
No one at the time would have thought that 70 years later a Dornier would be renovated. AJ Lindo, TNT News at RAF Cosford.